All right, today we are diving into something that feels like a huge mountain to climb in Finnish, those super long words. But I'm telling you, there's a simple, powerful secret to understanding them. And once you see it, you will never be able to unsee it.
We've all been there, right? You're reading, things are going smoothly, and then, bam! You hit a word that looks like a cat just walked all over the keyboard. It can feel really overwhelming. But what if I told you it's nowhere near as scary as it looks?
So here's the secret. Those long words aren't single, scary monsters. They're just built. Think of it like this. A root word is your basic Lego block, and every little piece you snap onto it, a suffix, changes its meaning in a totally predictable way. Once you know what the blocks do, you can build, or, deconstruct, literally thousands of words.
Okay, so you ready to grab our first Lego block? We're going to start with a suffix that adds a quality or a characteristic to a word. It basically turns a simple noun into a really useful descriptive adjective.
Okay, say hello to ILNN. This little guy is an absolute powerhouse. Its main job is to take a noun and then describe something that has the quality of that noun. In short, it turns nouns into adjectives. Let's see how this actually works. You take the word koti, that just means home, you snap on the LN suffix with a little tweak in the middle, and boom, you get kotimainen. This doesn't mean home anymore. It describes something with the quality of a home, something domestic. See? Simple.
Let's do another one, just to make sure it sticks. Kaupunki means city. Add our magic suffix and it becomes kaupunkimainen, which means urban or city-like. It's this beautiful, super logical pattern, you see?
And here's what it looks like out in the wild. Metsä is a forest. So metsäinen maasto is just terrain that has the quality of a forest. It's wooded terrain. It's that easy. But wait, there's more. This suffix has a cool second job. It can also mean a quantity, kind of like adding full in English. So lasi is a glass, but lasilinen is a glass full of something. So a glass of juice would be lasilinen mehua.
All right, your turn. Let's do a quick little pop quiz. You know that cuppi means cup. So, using what we just learned, how would you ask for a cup of coffee? Go on, think about it for a second.
And that's it. Kupkillisen kahvia. You literally just built a perfect, real-world Finnish sentence. How cool is that? You're already doing it. Okay, Lego block number 1 is down. Let's grab our next one. Now, if LINE adds a quality, this next suffix does the complete opposite. It takes something away. So this one is ton, or tön. Now, why the two versions? Well, it's this really cool thing in Finnish called vowel harmony, where the vowels in the suffix have to match the vowels in the root word. Pretty neat, huh? Anyway, this suffix means without or less. Check this out. Raha is money. Slap on that ton suffix, and what do you get? Rahaton. Literally, without money or penniless. It's an instant negative. Same deal with maku, which is taste. Add the suffix mu, and you get madutan, tasteless. It's such a direct and honestly super useful way to describe what something is not.
Okay, another real-world test, and listen, this one is actually super important, especially if you or someone you know has allergies. The Finnish word for nut is pähkinä. So, how would you ask for a nut-free cake?
There you go. Pähkinätön kakku. Literally, a nut without cake. See? With just one little Lego block, you just learned how to ask a question that could literally be a lifesaver. This stuff is seriously powerful. You're doing great. Let's grab our third block. We've talked about what things are like and what they're not like. Now let's talk about the people who are actually doing the things. This one, ja or ya, is basically your person maker suffix. It's awesome. It takes a verb, an action word, and it magically turns it into the noun for the person doing that action. Just like adding to teach in English to get teacher. Okay, now this one has a tiny little rule to watch out for, but don't worry, it's easy. Just look at the chart here. For most verbs, it's simple. Maida, to sell, becomes muja, a seller. Easy. But look at the bottom two. See how tehda ends in that e? When that happens, the e just swaps out for an I before you add the suffix. So tehda becomes tekijä, the maker, or the doer. Okay, you've totally crushed the basics, so how about a quick bonus level? We're going to go rapid fire through a few more suffixes that add some really cool, subtle meanings to verbs. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, here we go, super fast. Ta-a.
That's when you make someone else do something. So herata isn't just to wake up, it's to wake someone else up. Got it? Next, utu. That bounces the action back on yourself. Pukeutua means to get dressed, like you're dressing yourself. Then there's skella. This makes an action kind of light and leisurely. Kabeleskella isn't just walking, it's strolling. And last one, ile. This means you do something just occasionally, here and there. So laulaila is to sing a little bit every now and then.
And really, that's the whole secret. That's the core idea. If you can spot that main root word, that's your base Lego piece. Then all these suffixes just become power-ups that tell you exactly what's going on.
You know, we've only looked at a small handful of these suffixes today, but just knowing these few, I'm not exaggerating, it unlocks the meaning of thousands of Finnish words. It's just an incredibly smart way to learn.
So, from now on, when you see one of those long, scary-looking Finnish words, don't panic. Take a breath, look for the root, spot the suffixes you now know, and just take it apart piece by piece. You've got the building blocks now. So my only question for you is, what are you going to build?